Hey guys, Sean here at K2 Trades. Today I'm going to be going over the K2 Pivots indicator, and I'm going to be giving you guys a general overview as to how this indicator can be used. So first, you can use this indicator to identify the trend, and you can do so by identifying where price is with regard to the K2 pivots. So if price is below the K2 pivots and the K2 pivots are spread out like this, this can demonstrate that price is trending downwards. You know, the wider the spread of the pivots, the heavier the trend is. As you can see right here, the pivots are pretty spread out, and you can see price is trending down pretty heavily. As price came and retraced back, you can see that the pivots became a little closer, and you can see that the trend wasn't as strong. But as price broke again below, and the pivot started spreading out, you can see that this was a very strong trend downwards. So instead of drawing trend lines like you normally do like this, you can easily identify the trend just by looking at where price is with regard to the K2 pivots. Also, if you want to see if it's trending upwards, you can see right here price swung up, but you can see right here that the pivots weren't very spread out. As you can see, it was not a very strong trend as price came up and then it pulled back down right here. But as you can see, as price shot up again right here, the pivot spread out like it did over here, and price went into a very strong uptrend. So instead of drawing, an upwards trend line like we did right here, you can just look at price, and if price is above the K2 pivots and the pivots are spread out like they are right here, you can see that it's in a very strong uptrend that actually shot up all the way up here. So that's one way to use the K2 pivots indicator. Another way to use the K2 pivots indicator is by identifying areas of rejection. So as you can see, the K2 pivot levels are marked in different colors. So level 1 would be green, level 2 would be yellow, level 3 would be orange, and level 4 would be red. Obviously the levels go as to the degree of the pivot level. So generally the first line of defense would be the green pivot right here. And as you can see, price pretty much rejects off it pretty much. Sometimes it'll go to the yellow, but once it goes to the yellow, you can see it's a very strong rejection. So you can see right here, price pretty much just rides the green pivot. But as you can see right here, price shot up, hit this yellow pivot, and then you see a strong rejection right there. Similarly, as it moves up here, you can see that price is trying to somewhat of reverse the trend. So as you can see, price came up here, rejected off this level 3 orange pivot, and you can see that these are pretty strong rejections right here. And then you can see as price continues to push upwards, once it reached the level 4 pivot, you can see a very strong rejection right here, and price shot all the way down. Similarly, right here, you can see price shot up, and then rejected off the level 4 pivot, and then shot straight back down to a very strong downtrend. And this is very useful when you're tying this to the other K2 indicators. So if you have the K2 momentum indicator like we do right here, you can see as price comes down, rejects off the pivots, and then we get a sell signal. It's a very strong push downwards. Again, right here, price shot up, shot down, shot up, and then we have another rejection off the level 4, followed with a K2 momentum indicator downwards, and you can see price shot way down here. So if you took these trades right here, you could have made about, this is US 30, so obviously they're measured by micro pips. So if you're measuring them by micro pips, that's about 4,000 pips, or 40,000 pips actually. Normal pips would be about 4,000 pips. Again, right here, you can see price rejects off this area over here, the level 4 pivot. And if you roll this all the way down here, another 20,000 pips or 2,000 pips as standard pips. Again, right here, another rejection. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to use. So those are the two main ways to use this indicator. In the next videos, I'm going to be showing you guys the different strategies that you can apply using this indicator along with the other K2 indicators. So till then, guys.
K2, yeah, we headed for the top now. K2, yeah, we call it when it drop down.